What's up, friends? Back in the food forest, getting some work done with that interplanting. Let's go in and take a closer look. Got our peach tree taken off, looking quite nice with the strawberries underneath. Grapes growing big and out of control. I do need to clean that area up with the weed whip and get the mulch down. But we began doing that over here. So as we do some work here, open up our rows with the tomatoes and the onions planted around them with a little bit of basil, help keep pests away, give us a nice harvest. Now remember, these three are the ones we did with the egg in the hole. Roman and I had a good time. So we're trying to do a bit of an experiment. This row over here has no egg in the hole, although it is going to get more water, you can see, because we got our play day going, our water day. Roman's been loving it. So I got my canal here, it's actually bringing some water in. So the experiment's not at perfect control, but we got the egg in the hole back here, we got the mini garden on top of what will be a fruit tree mound one day, but 3 tomatoes, radishes popping up, couple cucumbers still made it. I think I'm going to stick some more cucumbers out there, but a nice little square foot garden going, kinda. Some of our newer progress, some more tomatoes. Lots of different varieties of planting around here. I'm just kind of getting stuff in wherever I can. So we got a row of 2 there, and we'll try to keep them pruned up in the inside a little bit. Same thing goes here, but we got a rectangle or a square almost. But a little bit of basil planted in with it. We'll try to prune the insides as much as we can, let them get out to the light. Our chives are coming up good. Our black gold sweet cherry is a casualty. I left it over here with a little bit at the base. And seeing if there's any life left in it, maybe it'll come out, but I don't think so. So for right now, we got a little chive garden, and we'll get another tree in there. I haven't taken you out back, so let's take a little journey. It's been a while. We've been waiting on these ones to take off a bit. This tree's not looking so good. Both of our other contender peaches, I'll do a little close-up down there, do look like they're coming back. But that one, I'm not for sure. I've been putting nitrogen and stuff down, but it doesn't seem to be helping too much. Deer are definitely pruning our trees back. Anything up above the level of the deer is pretty happy. This is one of our newer ones, but the deer just keep keeping it pruned right down for us. So, still working on getting the fence going. I've started it, but we got a ways to go. Blueberries, be propagating them pretty soon. We'll multiply our number of blueberries for a very low price. Tomatoes, tomatoes, tomatoes. Kind of on the shorter side down this way still. But you can see there's one starting to get some legs under it. And everything down here is a little shorter. But we'll take it down the other end. They're starting to get going. Getting the roots going good. This is a little bed of cilantro under our apple tree here. More tomatoes. Peppers. Peppers are kind of going a little slow. We got cucumbers in the back row. You can see the growth's taking off a little bit more down this way on the tomatoes. Got some occasional peas planted in our bean row. Them are nitrogen fixers, so can't go wrong there. Might be a little hot for the peas, but we're going to at least fix some nitrogen, and hopefully we do get some peas. We got one of them getting a little big. Alright. So it's a little bigger down this way, and some of that stuff is getting its roots going down the other way still a bit. But I feel like everything's about ready to take off. So everything's getting going a little bit better right here. A couple tall ones over here. So I'm worried that the wood chips tie up the nitrogen a little bit, so I have been putting down a bit of additional fertilizer. Here's a nice shot of some radish around the cucumbers, help keep the pest away. Our corn wasn't a big success this year. You can see how small it is, and we're past the 4th of July. So I tried to make the problem a solution and planted out some kale over this way. So see if that can get going, and some of that can come back year after year. Still got the marigolds and occasional interplanting. Haven't had a whole lot of squash come up in this area. But we do have some pumpkin and some squash, trying to make it around here. I imagine it'll get going. Everything's getting going for sure. Been a lot of floods this year, and our back to Eden is pretty early on, so we're still building soil health. But you can see we definitely got some life going, and we got the idea going. We want to feed our family and our friends, and even take some of this stuff to market and get some of our community eating some nice healthy food that's going to help us out as well. Anywhere we can, we're sticking stuff in. We still got more stuff to go out, but there's some marigolds under the fruit tree. Help with pest a little bit. Lots of work to be done, but we enjoy it. We just take it a little bit at a time. This is that contender peach that we're hoping would come back, and it looks like the peach leaf curl didn't finish it off. So this year we're going to spray it and try to prevent peach leaf curl in the future, and hopefully it can put on another nice set of healthy leaves like it appears to be doing right here. So it looks like at least 2 out of 3 will come back for us. So we're trying to stay positive and keep that food going in the ground. Get yourself secure in these crazy times, these earthquake times. There's all kinds of stuff going on nowadays. Get that food in the ground. Get that security going, and teach some other people how to do it. Share that abundance with somebody else, guys. See you on the next one.